Okay, dear students, we are studying about optical instrument. Now, we will study about the optical instrument which is known as magnifying glass or simple microscope. It can be defined. A double convex lens is used which magnifies the image when the object is placed in between the focal point and optical center of the lens. Due to one lens, it is known as simple microscope. Now, the important thing, that is the ray diagram. You will obtain the marks of ray diagram. If you will not draw the ray diagram, there will be no marks. So this is the magnifying glass and this one is the convex lens. You have used many times. Next, now how the image is formed, you are also known that this is the sixth case of convex lens. When you are drawing the images formed by convex lens. So the object is placed between F and O, focal point and optical center, or within the focal length. We will take two rays of light from the object. One ray parallel to the principal axis according to the rules, and the other rays is passing through the optical center. Both the rays will not intersect each other actually, but we will make the intersection as imaginary intersection with dotted line. We will draw backward one ray in a straight line and also other ray in a straight line. Both the rays intersect each other, the image is formed. The image is real, virtual, erect and magnified. So we will get the virtual image when we will place the object between focal point and optical center of convex lens. Now, next is compound microscope. You have already used this compound microscope in laboratories. It is consisted of two double convex lenses. Therefore, it is known as compound microscope. Because two lenses are used, therefore it is known as compound microscope. The lens nearer to eye, which has long focal length, known as eyepiece, and the lens near to object having short focal length is called object. Now how will we get the image? Object is placed between F and 2F of objective, which forms real inverted image which is adjusted within the focal length of eyepiece by a knob and get virtual erect and magnified image. Look at the diagram. This is the ray diagram of compound microscope. So this is the object on the slide which is under observation. You will place the object on the slide and put it on the table of the microscope. This one is the objective. This is objective lens. Likewise, we will take two rays, one parallel to the principal axis and other will pass through the optical center. Both the rays are intersecting each other and real inverted image is formed, which is named as I1. Now this image is obtained by focusing the eyepiece, within the focal length of eyepiece. So this is the focal length and this is the object. Now this I1 is the object for this eyepiece lens. Likewise, one ray passing through the optical center and other ray is taken parallel to the principal axis which passes through the focal point. But here rays are not intersecting each other actually. So we will get the imaginary intersection. We will draw this ray with dotted line and this ray also with dotted line. So both the rays means an imaginary intersection. Both the dotted line intersect each other. So the image is formed which is virtual, erect and magnified image. So like this you have to draw and learn this diagram. Now next, the last, astronomical telescope. It is consisted of two double convex lenses. The lens towards the object having long focal length is called objective and the lens towards the eye having short focal length is called eyepiece. The rays coming from the heavenly bodies mean stars and other astronomical bodies. Heavenly bodies considered as parallel to the principal axis. As you have read in the first case of convex lens or concave mirror, the rays coming from infinity are considered as parallel to the principal axis. So this is the same case. The rays coming from the infinity, therefore we will consider these rays parallel to the principal axis, which are focused by objective and real inverted image which is obtained within the focal length of eyepiece, and the focal length of eyepiece can be adjusted by moving the tube which contains eyepiece lens, then which forms virtual erect image of the heavenly bodies. And this telescope is used by astronauts and other technical departments and meteorological departments or weather department. Now the important thing, that is the ray diagram. Ray diagram, these are the lenses objective and eyepiece. So the rays of light coming from infinity, one ray is considered as parallel to the principal axis and the other ray is passing through the optical center. Both the rays intersect each other and real inverted image is formed which is named as I1. This I1 is taken within the focal length of eyepiece by adjusting it. So I1 is the object for eyepiece. We will get two rays, one ray passing through the optical center and the other ray parallel to the principal axis which passes through the principal focus or focal point. Both the rays are not intersecting each other, therefore we get imaginary intersection. So we will brought forward these rays within a dotted line. Both the rays or both the dotted line intersect each other on this point and virtual erect image is formed by this eyepiece. So we get virtual and erect image of heavenly bodies. Now students, you have to draw these diagram and learn these diagram because it comes in long question having 4 marks, in which 3 marks for this diagram, only ray diagram, These are the ray diagram. 3 marks for these ray diagram and 1 marks for this description. It means these are much important. Now it is the end of the chapter 14. We will do numerical in the next class. Thank you.